Jack White, who, if you don't know who that is, he is a musician. He played as the frontman for the White Stripes. He
And
was,
he has become a notorious hater of fun.
boy, this felt like one of Brammer's Facebook rants right here. I swear to God.
Well,
Um,
remember when he got mad at them having like a beach ball at one of his concerts, and he like popped it, and
oh man, yeah. I mean, there's just
I do
there
not.
are,
It's unauthorized fun, dude. You're not allowed to have it. You can't have that at
dude.
my show.
Even when we saw him at Lala with the Raconteurs, you could tell he was not having a good time. Like, he just seemed exhausted and like didn't give a shit and kind of, I really don't think he makes music for people. He makes music for himself, and if the people want to come see it, great. The whole thing here with Jack White, and I'm not going to read this post because it's huge, but I did share it to our Facebook page if you want to go back through and read it. He's basically saying that people were bitching that he did like a 45-minute set or some shit, or a shorter set, right? Whereas nowadays, when you got bands like Metallica and fucking Korn and all these other bands do like these 3-hour super shows, you feel like you're getting your money's worth. Well, Jack doesn't agree. Jack says, that's not what music's about. That's not the kind of show I like to do. I've got no intention of impressing anybody. I know I'm a fucking good player. Blah, 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 blah. Did I miss anything, Christian?
No.
Yeah. So here's what I think about Jack's opinions on this matter. I think he is right to a degree in that it really doesn't matter what you charge for a show as long as it's a good show. I've seen shows that lasted half an hour that blew my mind. I've seen shows that were 2.5 hours that I wanted to kill myself. So, I mean, it's all in what your personal preference of this kind of thing is. Now, I'm not going to say that there aren't people out there that want the pyro, that want the fucking blow up animatronic shit like you're at a fucking Pantera concert. But there's some people that just want to see a good concert. And I think that's all Jack's saying here is that, I'm not going to go nuts and do all this crazy shit and have all this stuff in my show, because I don't need it. I do my talking with the music and I play the music I want to play. It plays to that point, and that's the end of it. Bob Dylan's this way too. If you've ever read or watched anything on Bob Dylan, he never plays the same songs at the same at like consistently. So, for example, I think I told you, Christian, a couple years ago, me and Kush went to see Bob Dylan in Charleston. He was playing at the
Yeah,
Clay.
my family's gone.
Oh, that's right. We had this conversation.
It doesn't sound the same.
No, well, it's not that, but he doesn't play anything you want to hear. Right? There's no hurricane. There's no fucking times they are changing. There's nothing like that because he's just too artistic to play that. People have already heard that. I mean, that's kind of his feeling on that. I don't agree with that. Now, I don't agree with that shit. I think that's stupid. I think that if you're an artist, if you're a Jack White or a Bob Dylan or whoever, you should play your fucking hits. That's why people are coming to see a live show. I don't really care who agrees with me on this or not. But if I'm coming to see fucking Journey and you don't play Don't Stop Believing, you're going to fucking hear it from me. I'm going to say something because that's horse shit because that's really how you're known. What do you think?
I think the price is the big thing for me.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't pay much for a 30-minute concert or Don't Stop Believing that I didn't get to hear, I wouldn't complain too much if it was free, But if I paid, more than $20 for something, and it's not worth $20, I'm going to be disappointed.
No shit. And
It's like
that's what I'm saying.
I
I'm saying if you buy a big expensive Journey ticket and they don't play that's what I mean. I'm not saying if someone came up to you and said, "Hey, Journey's doing this intimate show with all these new songs, they're not going to play any of their hits," so you know it ahead of time. That's different,
yeah.
right?
Well, no, I'm talking about like the Jack White stuff too. Like if you paid $100 to see Jack White and he only played 30 minutes, I don't care how good a show it was. I'm still going to be disappointed
That's a great.
that I
That's
that
a
I had to
damn good
pay
point.
$100 for that. And the way prices are these days.
Yeah, that doesn't help things for sure. The way things are priced and overly priced, I should fucking say. It's hard to believe that anybody can go see a concert anymore. So anyway, that was Jack's little bitch rant that he went on Facebook.
Hey, doesn't he not even let you take a film of it either? You're not allowed to film it.
Oh, dude, he shuts his shit down. Yeah, he shuts it down. He just
So it's like that's another thing I'm paying for that I don't get to keep. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That should cost less. If I don't get a film, there should be a discount.
I agree with that. Yeah, you should be able. I mean, again, and it's the same thing as these. When you're talking about a comedian, that's different, right? A comedian, I think, with a cell phone and shit, that's distracting. It takes away from the show. But yeah, it'd be like taking your cell phone into a fucking Broadway show and having the fucking light on and just kind of. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna share something like that online, that's the only way they really make money. Not like the music that there's already videos of this crap online.
Right. No, I'm totally with you. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole cell phone thing. Again, not because I'm like I am addicted to my cell phone, but that's not why. It's because it's an expensive device, man. I don't want to leave it somewhere, for some asshole to pick up and run off with. And God knows I'll never see it again, So, I mean, it's not that I'm. If they would just say, don't film nothing, I just wouldn't film it. I mean, it's just like.
Sure.
But I mean, I guess there are people that won't do that and are very juvenile about it, and that's what we have to deal with. So that's that. Hey, this is Ryan Zip. Really appreciate you checking out the clip. We got a lot more for you if you check out our official YouTube channel at youtube.com/the @GeekZip podcast. We've got live streams from past, and we've also got videos as well, clips, all kinds of fun stuff for you to check out. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Discord. Look for everything in the description, and we'll see you on the next one.